number 433. If you are looking for a conducive environment where you can work on your communication and leadership skills, if your answer is yes, then I would like to congratulate you all for reaching your rightful destination. People join Toastmasters for various reasons. Some to enhance their personality, some to increase their networking, and some to find their own self. The mission of our club is to provide supportive and positive learning experiences to our members so that they can empower themselves to develop communication and leadership skills. Communication and leadership skills. Now I would like to call upon the president of our club. She is a great orator, passionate member of our club, very accessible for any help pertaining to the club. Everyone, please help me welcome Toastmasters Shivangi.
Toastmaster friends for that great introduction. Well, I welcome you all to the first hybrid meeting of CDTM in over 6 months. 24 March 2020. I was in class 12 and I was just about to give my last board exams in the next 2 days. Well, I suddenly receive a call from my friend and she tells me that the exam is cancelled. I'm like, no, you're kidding. That's not possible. She tells me that the Prime Minister has announced a lockdown for the next 3 weeks. My first reaction is, what is the lockdown? Well, a lockdown is a complete shutdown of the country for the next 3 weeks. Now I hear that and I don't understand whether to cry or to laugh. Because it was just about that one more exam, just 2 more days of struggle. And then I'll probably get admission in a good college and then all I have to do is party. But life had other plans and to this day, I have never been to my college even once. Well, that was a year. And in that boring, mundane life, CDTM came as a hope. It came as the only social life I could have in Nigeria. Well, for me, CDTM is that weekly escape from the boring, mundane life. For me, CDTM is a second family away from home. We have continued to grow in these tough times and continue to do so with our first hybrid meeting today. So I congratulate you all for making this meeting happen. Now, at this point, I would like to invite the guests and all the dignitaries who are present with us today. I would like to welcome distinguished Toastmaster Deepak Menon. He is the International President in the year 2019. Sir, we are very happy to have you here today. Also joining us today are some guests. Some who are joining us for the very first time directly in a hybrid meeting. Some who are here with us virtually. So I would like to request all the guests to kindly introduce themselves, tell us how you got to know about the club. So Toastmaster Karthik, who is our first guest? Yes, so can I please request all the guests to volunteer who would like to go first in introducing them? Yes, please go ahead.
Hello everyone. My name is Shreya.
Shreya, would you mind standing up here?
Thank you for the warm welcome. And my name is Shreya, and I have already been a member of the Toastmasters organization in my office due to the lockdown and all of these things that Shivangi has told us. So we all report to this Monday live. Now I'm starting again with my journey over there. So my business and my family.
Can I also invite Shreya's sister who is joining us today?
I am Nanda, quite particular about this by priority in my younger sister. And apparently I learned this when I had my communication leadership skills, and recently I have just started my Instagram influencing, so I need kind of good communication. And if you want to know about me, I'm a Bharatanatyam master in my 6 years. Well,
Can I invite other guests? Yes, please.
Hello everyone, I am Mark Rahman. I'm the founder of Singapore, which is one of the leading matrimony companies in India. So I got to know about Toastmasters through Mr. Faiz Kamil. I joined Toastmasters because to enhance my leadership skills and to enhance my communication skills. Thank you.
Yes, please go ahead.
I want to know about the process of marathon, which we do together. And I am working in Vikas Further, so we always try to continue, and we guys are together, and this is what I'm working with my leadership from Jamia University. And I also want to work on my communication and leadership. That's why I'm there. And I got to know it from Hari. And
everyone, myself, Sunita Kumari, and I'm from Thailand. Basically, I was studying education from Assam University. I think you know about this master from the YouTube institution on, and from that I was wanted to run one leadership platform.
How about you? Would you like to introduce yourself?
no smarter, I'm from Bihar, and I like communication. One day, I was using YouTube and write who is one of the greatest political speakers of the world, and realized that about Toastmasters. So, and then I searched in Google about Delhi, where is the Toastmaster club. Then I realized that nobody has the Toastmaster club, and then maybe I can, that's my first time. Thank you.
So now welcome all the guests and any of the virtual guests.
We have a guest, Ajay Anand.
Guest Ajay, would you like to introduce yourself?
He has a video from.
Yes, Ajay, if you're comfortable turning your video and your mic on and introduce yourself to us, we would love to hear from you.
We can move on to guest Richard. Our video is on.
Guest Richa, would you like to go next?
She is on video.
Guest Richa, you are on mute. If you're saying
Okay,
something,
so I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Richa, and I am from the cities of Nawabs and Kawabs, Lucknow. From a very long time, I have been looking for Toastmaster that is operating in an offline way, and I finally got the invitation, but that was on a very short note, so I could not come to that place for real. I really wanted to be there, and I'll make sure that I'm there for the next meeting. I'm a software engineer by profession, and I've recently moved to Greater Noida from Lucknow, and I'm looking forward for this, hybrid meetings. Thank you so much.
all right, thank you and very warm welcome to all the guests joining us today. I would like to tell you that we have a special segment today called the Table Topics, which will be conducted by Toastmaster Ankit. You can test your impromptu skills. Both the members and the guests are most welcome to participate in that. All right, thank you. And now it's time to introduce the theme of the meeting. So please help me introduce the theme of today's meeting, just Indian things. Well, we Indians are a bunch of proud people. We might be diverse, but there are some things that unite us, like a love for cricket, spicy food, chai, and our bodyguard, right? Well, all of that and more, I have brought to you some sheets. So I'm gonna take Toastmaster Faisal's help to distribute that to all of you. So I want to all to share with us what it is like being an Indian. You could share your anecdotes, and if to find yourself out of ideas, feel free to read the sheet in front of you. Let's start with Toastmaster Yash.
So, what is it that you can say?
You can tell us any of the anecdotes, some Indian things you've seen up growing, and if you're out of ideas, you can read the sheet in front of you.
One, I think one biggest Indian thing that I've seen is with my refrigerator, having sliced lemons inside and put in the X-ray. I can see them kind of every morning there. They can use it for my detox water. That's the Indian thing that I've seen. And another one is unknown relatives, spoken everywhere.
I think I agree and I relate with that. Thank you for sharing that. How about our table topic master, Toastmaster Ankit?
Very Indian thing, I can say whenever I go for ticket booking, earlier because now being an online, but the line, my queue is never moved. 1, 2, 3, all queues are moving. If I try to change that queue, and that queue remains getting, so that happens only in India, where only by good humans. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster. What do you guess? Would you like to go ahead, share with us something that's typical of our Indians?
I know that it's not the same, because Indian parents, if you have fun today, you cannot have fun tomorrow.
All right, any other volunteers or are you too scared today?
There is this one thing that if you have logged in start in the remote, you will be very well.
I do that. All right, thank you for sharing that. All right, so those were some things that are typical about us Indians. We will continue our conversation, but now I'm going to explain for the benefit of all the guests and listeners how the next 2 hours are going to pan. So today we're going to have 3 segments. First is the prepared speeches segment where we will have 3 prepared speeches. Second is the table topic segment where there will be impromptu speaking. The guests are most welcome to join. The last segment and the most important one is the evaluation segment where the meeting will be evaluated by our general evaluator, Toastmaster Karthik, followed by the auxiliary role players report. All right. Well, now that our mood is all set, let us invite our army of auxiliary role players who will be evaluating 6 different aspects of the meeting. So our first role player is Toastmaster Faiz Kamil, who is playing the role of timer. Toastmaster Faiz is an engineering student, and he believes, like Toastmaster Yash said, that half-cut lemons in your fridge door is something that is typical of us Indians. Let's welcome Toastmaster Faiz.
Short, concise, and to the point are the traits of an effective communicator. So today, as the role of a timer, I will be making sure that we all strive to be an effective communicator. So there are certain time frames for each speaker and auxiliary role players, which we all need to abide by. For icebreakers, I will be showing green card on completion of 4, yellow on completion of 5, and red on completion of 6. And for other speeches, I will show green on 5, and yellow again on 6, and red on 7. And for all auxiliary role players, I will show green on completion of 1 minute, and yellow on 130, and red on completion of 2. And on upper limit, speakers and role players can take buffer time of 30 seconds. So I urge everybody to abide by the time, and I will show up again in evaluation segment with my report. Thank you so much.
Master Faiz. Our next role player is the language evaluator. Toastmaster Simran Dua. Our Vice President Education believes that we Indians basically survive on many packets of Maggi. Let's welcome Toastmaster Simran.
So today I would be playing the role of language evaluator. So in order to become a good communicator, the effective usage of English language is essential. So today I would be noting down the good word usages and the not so good word usages that are used by the Toastmasters in the meeting. And the word of the day is opportune. It means convenient and appropriate for a particular situation. For example, time is opportune for planting the trees. Or I believe that have arrived at a very opportune moment. So I would like to request all of you to please use the word of the day in your speeches, and it would help to improve your vocabulary. And the medium of communication is English. So if you speak in some other language, then please translate it to the English language. Thank you. That's it from my side. Over to the Toastmaster of the day.
Our third role player is the R counter, Toastmaster Sparshita Verma. She's an economics graduate from Lady Shri Ram College, and according to her, discounts are our birthright, whether it's dhania, pudina, or car. Let's welcome Toastmaster Sparshita.
Good evening, everyone. I will be playing the role of R counter for today. We Indians may have instances where we end up with an accident just because of a distraction, or instances where we spoil our work because we did it impetuously. We all know in how much hurry we Indians are. But one needs to recover from such instances quickly and not affect their life prospects. Similarly, while speaking, you may have few instances of ahs and ums and even pauses that are awkward, but one needs to recover from it quickly to deliver a speech effectively. As an R counter today, I will note down the use of filler words such as well, you know, filler sounds such as or, repetitive words such as I, this means, etc., and short and long pauses. I encourage everyone to abstain from the use of such filler words and sounds, and I'll present my final report in the evaluation segment. Thank you.
Up next is the parliamentarian. She is an educator, passionate about problem solving, and she's also a binge watcher. One Indian thing she's seen growing up is that everything can be repurposed. Like your old clothes can turn into cleaning rags, and your leftover food can become a great stuffing for a paratha. So let's welcome Toastmaster Mayuri Paruri.
Thank you, Toastmaster. One of the just Indian things that I have come across and have heard often is Chalta hai boss, it's okay. Whether it's driving while you are tipsy, you can always come across Chalta hai boss. Jumping the red signal, you just hear that, oh, no one is looking, Chalta hai yaar. But yahan nahi chalega. Good evening, everyone. I am Mayuri, and I will be your parliamentarian today. I'll make sure my role is to keep an eye on every one of you so that no rules are broken today and the session works on smoothly. The rules are, if you're online, please keep your audio muted at all times unless there is a need to speak. And if you are physically present, please do not speak while the speakers are presenting. The phone should be silent throughout the meeting. For online participants, the video must be turned on at all times during the meeting. The members shouldn't indulge in any form of eating. No negative references to caste, race, or class should be made. Sex, politics, and religion, these topics are not taboo, but the speaker needs to be sensitive if they choose to speak about them. Since this call is in hybrid mode, there's also one more thing, one more rule. You must not enter the conference room while someone is speaking. Entry will only be allowed during the applause. You are requested to maintain the decorum of this session by following the aforementioned rule. I'll be presenting my report in the evaluation section. All the best, everyone. Thank you. Over to you, Ms.
The parliamentarian eyes on everyone, better be careful. Well, our next role player is the listener, an engineering student and a passionate blogger. He likes to stock up on lifafas during festivals. So let us welcome Toastmaster Darshan Singh as the listener.
I'm sorry for being late. Okay. So the theme of the day is just new things. I still remember from my coaching days when I was going for my IIT situation. So there was one guy who used to teach all of us, the whole batch of 100 students after the class finish. So the reason why we used to go in to ask our doubts because he was the only one who listened to the class very well. So we all were sure that he is the only guy who will teach us that how to score good marks because we thought that because he had already given the exam. So we always go to him after the class. So by that we make sure that every one of us get education really well other than the teacher. So we all got good marks and we all got selected in good college. So see how listening is important. Just one guy is listening so much and whole one the batch is very always without space for him. So on that note, today's meeting also listening is very important. I urge you all to listen to all the speakers, table topic speakers and the evaluators. You will also have to give your speeches. So if you listen to all the speeches and the evaluations and all the auxiliary, whatever they're saying, you will also have to say that they coming here and standing so that it will help you. So I also want to listen to all the speakers and in the evaluation segment, I'll ask you questions and I hope for the correct answer from all of you. And again, I urge you all to listen to the speakers carefully. Thank you.
Now the last auxiliary role player is the joke master to tickle your funny bone. Toastmaster Sameer is an ICT professional and he likes to borrow sugar from neighbors when out of stock. Now does he return it back later? Only he can tell. So let's welcome Toastmaster Sameer as the joke master.
Good evening, everyone. So today I am your joke master. Hope you all are doing well and those who are physically present enjoying well over there. So hello from my side. So I got the news about the lockdown has extended and the year 2020 flashed in front of my eyes. Before this lockdown, I had one simple rule of living. Stay away from the people who think you are arguing every time, trying to explain yourself. But well, this lockdown made me realize that I live in their houses. This lockdown has forced me to get to know about these absolute strangers and call them my family sometimes. I believe 2020 was the day of Dalgona coffee and new cooking recipes. So following but the trends, I try to cook something rather than Maggie, of course, for the first time I burned my hands. My mother came running from other corner of the house with a toothpaste in her hand and then she applied on my finger. Well, on that day, I discovered toothpaste is a multi-purpose cream. Even the company making it couldn't think of this. Life is not as simple as we think. And here we can talk a lot about the lockdown, but as we have a limited time, so it's time means to get back stage to our TM Modi. Thank you.
Well, now that the auxiliary role players are all set, let us now invite the first speaker of the evening, the youngest member of our club. She is pursuing a bachelor's in tourism. And when I asked her about the theme, she thought that squeezing the toothpaste until the last drop comes out is something that's typical of us Indians. So today, Toastmaster Navya is going to start her Toastmasters journey by delivering her icebreaker speech. But before I invite her, I would like to invite her evaluator, Toastmaster Rashmi Tikri, to tell us what she is going to achieve with this speech today. Toastmaster Rashmi.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster of the day, and good evening to dear Toastmasters. Today, I'm going to play the role of evaluator of Speaker 1, TM Navya. She is going to deliver her icebreaker speech under Pathways Motivational Strategy. Her objective is to introduce herself to the club. So, all the best to you, TM Navya, and back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Toastmaster Rashmi, and now it's time to invite Toastmaster Navya. Get to know me. Get to know me. Toastmaster Navya. Okay, so 2 days back, Simran texted me and asked if I can give my icebreaker speech this week. And I was like, my first reaction was, wait, what? How can I give my icebreaker speech now? I just joined the club last week. No, I can't do. And within 30 seconds, I texted her back, no, Simran, I won't be able to do. Maybe after 2-3 weeks, I will. But then she insisted, and I also thought, that why not? Then what's the point of joining the club when you're not pushing yourself to speak in front of the audience? So I sat on my bed with a notebook and a pen for 1 long hour, but just couldn't write anything on how to start my speech. So I went back on scrolling the reels. So this is my first speech. I've tried to write it, and here it goes. Hi everyone, I'm Navya. I'm 18. I've recently started pursuing my bachelor's in tourism. I was born in Bikaner, Rajasthan. I spent my early childhood in Delhi, but then my father got transferred to a city in Haryana. For 12 long years, we stayed in that city, and in 2019, our family shifted again to Delhi. So I started my schooling from a school in Delhi, and after all these years, I've actually coincidentally finished the schooling in the same school last year. So as a child, I was really enthusiastic, full of life, and very confident. But as I grew up in my high school, my behavior started changing. I became this extremely introvert person who is super underconfident and self-conscious. So that is exactly the reason why I have joined this club, in order to increase my confidence, in order to gain my confidence back, to become more, to be able to speak in front of public yeah, that's it. And when it comes to my hobbies and interests, I am a professional Kathak dancer, and I love dancing. Dancing just makes me happy. So, that one TV show character that can describe my personality would definitely be Monica from Friends. I am a cleanliness freak. My folks often laugh because I love household chores. I don't know why, but and 2 years back, my mother left her job, and she has always been really passionate about cooking and baking. So during the first lockdown, my sister and I pushed her to pursue this passion actively. So post lockdown, this passion of her turned into a profession, and now she is a home baker.
I'm really proud of myself that I pushed her to do this and has helped her throughout the journey and to support her in future. I am not actually a person who shares a lot with others, but while writing this speech, I felt liberating when I wrote, and now even more when I'm speaking in front of you all. So thank you everyone for listening. And that's it. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Toastmaster Navya, for sharing your life journey with us and taking that first step into your Toastmasters journey. Well, now it's time to invite the second speaker for today's evening, Toastmaster Zubair. He is an economics student and a sports enthusiast. And when I asked him about the team, he said he has grown up again to speak half cut lemons in grade zone. So, well, before we invite Toastmaster Zubair, I would like to invite his evaluator, Toastmaster Ritwik Dash, to tell us about his field objectives. So, let's invite Toastmaster Ritwik on the virtual stage.
Well, thank you very much for the recognition. And I must say this today, Zubair Qureshi, TM Zubair Qureshi is going to give his L1 P3 speech with the speech objective being addressing strategies for selecting a topic, suggestions for research, and methods for producing a well-organized speech, with the speech title being Subject Children. I wish him all the very best, and I wish that he puts the stage on fire. All the best, Zubair Qureshi. That's all from us. Thank you.
So let's invite Toastmaster Zubair. Subject, children. Subject, children. Toastmaster Zubair Qureshi.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. From peeping into the camera to performing live in front of audience, it's from crumbling and shaking icebreakers to completing my level 1 today. It has been an amazing journey with Central Delhi Toastmasters. It was like a child growing up. Do you know the reason behind the Battle of Panipat, or the Battle of Plassey, or the Great Mahabharata? Yes, it is the adult. Have you ever looked at a child and did he ever ask you your religion? Whenever he sees you, he will put his hand like this towards you. Which religion do you belong? He will put his hand like this towards you. We were never born with this trait. It is the adults who create these boundaries and these discrimination among people. Let me share you my story. When I was about 6 months old, that was the first time I tried to walk. My mom immediately picked me up and laid me back on the bed. She was afraid that if I tried to walk at such an early age, I would develop some bone problems in the future. But that kid was a future Toastmaster, always curious and risk-taking. So whenever I see my mom busy in her chores, I would slide down the bed, take the support from the wall, and reach to the balcony and return back, even without knowing herself. So after a few months, these things went on, and I was 9 until when I started to run around the house and create chaos in the house. What if I was an adult? I would have added many fancy reasons to my failure. At that time, the equation was very simple. Effort equal to result. But if I was an adult, I would have added mom, bad luck, God's plan, destiny into my equation, and LHS would have never been equal to RHS. Have you ever watched international cricket matches and saw Virat Kohli's aggression? It is nothing. Someday, go to the street and watch kids play. See their passion, the sweat they put in the ground. When I was child, I was often beaten by my mom just because I got hurt.
and got my clothes dirty while playing. But my mom will never understand. The 2 runs I saved on the boundary and we won the match. I often used to beat up the opponent just because they increased 2 or 3 runs on the scorecard. And after the match, the child that I slapped has put his arm on my shoulder and we both were sharing the same taxi. Yes, it is the child. We always had unconditional love. We always were supportive and we always gave 100% to every situation. We were passionate. Then we grew up as adults. And these adults create so many easygoing things into a difficult one. Why don't we put in the effort and see and let the things happen? Do you know, in Japan, until grade 5th, there is no grading system. They do not want to create a sense of competitiveness among students, and they are more inclined to create a sense of moral values in them. In Japan, the goal of the school is to create sense of social abilities, and as a citizen, they want their children to grow. As adults, we can be the role models for our kids. As adults, we can create a circle of concern and we can teach them the value of we can teach them moral values. We can lay the best foundation, and laying the best foundation doesn't mean throwing your child into white hat junior classes and making them to learn code. It is all bullshit. So at the end, I want to say the kids are the future of nation. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmasters Zubair. Well, now it's time for the last speaker of the evening, Toastmaster Karanveer. He has been the Vice President of Public Relations of the club in the past, and he is always here to support the club whenever the need be. When I asked him about some Indian things, he said that he loves the way we Indians drive. If someone drives too fast, we say he's mad. If someone drives too slow, we say, oh, he doesn't know how to drive. And if someone drives at the same speed as we do, we take it up as a race. Well, so let's invite Toastmaster Karan. But you know the drill. Before we invite him on the stage, I would like to invite his evaluator, distinguished Toastmaster Deepak Mehta, to tell us what he's going to do with this.
Madam Toastmaster, Toastmaster, your guest, and Speaker Karanveer in particular. Today, Karanveer is going to be presenting a project from the innovative planning part. This is level 2, project 3, introduction to Toastmasters mentoring. It's a very opportune project considering that we've got so many new members of the club. So they want to learn about what Toastmasters mentoring really means. But today in this speech, Karanveer is going to be talking about some aspects of his previous experience as a practitioner. I'm sure that Karanveer is going to keep us so engaged that we're going to look at nothing else except Karanveer. Everybody, do you agree? Yes. All the very best. Madam Toastmaster.
Well, the time is now opportune to invite Toastmaster Karanveer. Ask for it.
So listeners, in team physical meeting, why? Mom! All the virtual audience, Madam Toastmaster, audience in person here today, a very good evening to you all. What I want you to do now is to think of the time you were in school. Remember in school, in your class, there was always this one kid who was a teacher's boy. He or she was treated special always. And we all thought his life is very amazing. He doesn't have to score and he's being treated special. But that's not the case. You know why I know this? Because I am that teacher's boy. I come from a family of teachers. My mom and dad were teachers. What more, I was also living in a teacher's hostel. So my life was totally surrounded by teachers. Every morning when I used to wake up, the first person I saw was Mishra sir. Now who's Mishra sir? Mishra sir is a very slim guy. He's around 45. He has a French beard. What he does is he wakes up every day at 5 a.m., goes for a walk, no matter what. Even if it's raining, he's there on the walk. While I was surrounded by all these teachers, I always thought, okay, maybe this is what mentoring is. Maybe they are guiding me for something. Okay, they were showing me how to do things. They were telling me currently, okay, now you have got into class 10, now you should do this. You should take up science. You should typically take up science. And then eventually, I thought, okay, this was mentoring maybe. I eventually landed up in Delhi. I was into a coaching institute, JEE coaching institute, and I started living here. A 16-year-old guy living in a new city all alone. You can expect the man, totally. I had a place to live, but I had no friends there. The place to live was too small because I come from a village where this big is the size of the room. And living in a room, 1/4 of this was like scary for me. In all this, everybody around me was chasing JEE. Everyone was like, you should study more. You are studying 5 hours a day, you should study 18 hours a day. Why are you studying so late? In all this mess, I found this teacher. His name was Rahul sir. Now, Rahul sir is not the same typical teacher we find in JEE Coaching Institute who comes to the class, teaches everyone and just goes. Rahul sir I felt he was something special. He was different from others. He always used to stay in the class after the class was over and he asked everyone, how was everyone doing? How are their lives going? I, being a fan, I stood there. I used to stay up for house classes. And one day I talked to him. I decided to share my problems with him. And he was very well experienced with that. Being there for 10 years, he already knew what the problems students are facing and how to overcome those. Now, I slowly started. Now, this was not one day thing. The very first day I told him that I'm not able to study at home. He said, why aren't you able to study at home? He questioned me. Then I told about food. Then I told about my PG. Eventually, things changed and it improved. 2 years down the line, my JEE coaching journey got over. I didn't land up in in an IIT, but I landed up in IPO, which was great for me. Now, I am someone who has always been interested in computers. I did BTech in computer science. Right now, I am doing it. I'm in 4th year of my college, and I already have a job. When people ask me, how do you already have a job? My answer to them is, back in class 12, my chemistry teacher was Rahul sir. After I didn't get into an IIT, I decided to meet Rahul sir because he was my mentor for then. Because I felt he was like mentoring me. He was not my official mentor, but we talked about everything. We didn't talk just about chemistry questions. We talked about food, living, and I even cried in front of him. There were times when I hadn't even eaten Rajma Chawal for 3 months, and he said, okay, come home, I'll give you Rajma Chawal. So that was the bond with him. One evening, I went for dinner at his place, and he also called another friend of his, which was Amit sir. Now, who's Amit sir? Amit sir is a founder of a startup. Rahul sir introduced me to Amit sir, and I eventually got connected with the startup. I was in 1st year. I didn't know much, but I was eager to learn. Now, Rahul sir knew this. Since I was eager to learn, I'll do anything for that. 2 years down the line, I worked in the startup day in and day out. After my college, I used to go to office, and then I used to work there. Not just that, Toastmasters is a platform that Rahul sir got me into. He was a member of South Delhi Toastmasters back in 2008. And he said, currently, go join Toastmasters. Don't think anything. Don't think about the fee or anything else. Just go and join. And I said, okay, I will join. And that's how I landed up eventually here. Now, when I think of my school teachers back then, remember, teachers are not mentors essentially. Mentors are something different. Mentors are the people to whom you ask it out. You have a problem, go talk to your mentor. The mentor may be in any person around you. He or she must have an experience in
what you are trying to achieve, and he is going to help you. Maybe sometimes your mentor isn't able to help you at all because he's not into that thing. But a right mentor will connect you to the right person. And this same thing is what I have observed in Toastmasters also. That's how Toastmasters envisions mentoring, right? What happens in a Toastmasters, I have been a part of Toastmasters for 2 years now. The very first mentor I got was Toastmasters Sujit. He was a part of CDTM. From my first speech to my first auxiliary role, he not only helped me rehearse it, but he also helped me plan my long-term goals. He said, you are going to participate in contests which are going to happen after 6 months. You're going to get into a leadership role 2 years down the line. Now, he was a person who was thinking long-term, and I was trying to follow his advice. We didn't talk daily. We didn't even talk weekly. We talked once in a month or so. But eventually, he guided me through the thing. That's what mentors do. Mentoring is a long-term thing. It's not 1 day or 2 day process. It's not coaching basically where people teach you something and they leave. It is having a person who is right there for you, who he or she knows you, he or she listens to you, and he or she guides you because he or she has already been there through that journey. What I want all of you to do after that is to think of the people you can ask your question, the people you can reach out to, and make sure you drop them a message. Because asking people out is the only way we can find our mentor and we can find our way in the journey of our own life. And that's all I want to say. Ask it out from the mentors you have around you. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster.
Toastmaster currently for inspiring all the mentors and the mentees alike. And the word you're looking for is called teacher's pet. I'm one of them. All right, well, now it's time to vote for the best role player. I would request everyone to kindly take their phone. I have sent the links to vote in the WhatsApp group called Physical Meeting CDTM. All you have to do is go into that group and click on the first link. You will be directed to a link.
So let's see if everyone in the virtual room is in the group or not. Just check with them very quickly.
Is everyone in the virtual room there in the CDTM Physical Meeting group?
I have also shared the WhatsApp link in the Zoom chat box. Please ensure that you join the group. And once you're part of the group, then Shivangi will share a link. After that, you need to vote. And how to vote will be, we will guide you in the next 10 seconds. So if there's anyone who's not in the group, please unmute yourself, say it out very quickly. And if you're there, we'll just proceed. All right,
This is Joy. I'm not yet in the group.
Please add Joy to the group. Joy, I have shared a link in the Zoom chat box. If you click on that link, you'll be able to become part of that. All right, I take it that everyone else is.
Excuse me, sir, this link is invalid.
Sorry, I didn't get it. Okay, all right. Okay, I am sharing it again. And this is the first time we are taking this much time. After this, we will do it very quickly, since a lot of you, in fact, everyone is actually doing it for the first time. We are giving you 1 minute to do this. So I guess, I think everyone is. Yes. So
yes, I'm in.
All right. Thank you, Joy, for confirming. Please guide us to the next process.
All right, I'm sharing the link again in the group. Everyone is requested to click on the first link. When you do that, you will be directed to another website called Voted. There you can vote for the best speaker, and then you can click on register my vote. then you will be directed to a WhatsApp called Wallet. You have to just click on send, it has automatically updated whatever you have to send, so you just have to click on send. Once you do that, you need to put your phone down and give me a quick raise hand. I will be waiting for the next 10 seconds to ensure that everyone has got the time to vote. All right, has everyone voted? Can you please give me a raise of hands so that I can see that you put down your phone? Have you voted? Could you please continue to do that? Okay, so we will have the vote. All right. So now that we have all the votes in, it is now time to start with the second segment of the meeting, the table topic segment. So the next time you find yourself in the spotlight, we will make sure that you don't find yourself off guard. Okay, we have Toastmaster Ankit now with us. He is a qualified company secretary, and like he said a few moments back, he thinks that Indian youth are the slowest of all youth. Well, let's invite Toastmaster Ankit, our table topic master.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, members, guests present here, offline, and also very good evening to the members and guests present online. So friends, here is the thing. I have been waiting to arrive for let's say 1.5 hours. Very, very. The feeling that you get when you deliver anything here is totally different. Already, just say what is coming to your mind. If your mind is blank, you can just take your time, 1 minute. 1 minute is a qualified time. 1 minute means green card. Our timer has already shown you. So, but you cannot go beyond 2 minutes. You can go, but you will not for any kind of loan. So, should we get the loan?
Yes.
Any queries, anything you want to ask? Very intelligent audience, please. So, who would like to come first? Online members can also participate. They can raise their hand. I request general evaluator to help me out. If any one of them raises his hand or her hand.
We can take it from the real estate from all.
Real estate, anyone who wants to say, yes, we have the volunteer. Please invite guests, yes, on the stage. In the stage, and the topic, only I know. So, topic will be divided like this. Yes. White speak because they have something to say. Fools because they have to say something. White men speak because they have something to say. Fools because they have to say something. Yes, it is all yours. All the topics are there. So you have to read it. Tamil is our line. Well, very busy.
My friends have always guided us throughout the years that had so many wise people who have changed the course of the planet, have changed the course of the way people think, and have got a change, which has changed our lives and reshaped our lives as well. Well, schools always have something to say because they don't know what this is. They are know-it-all, think that they know everything, and they just don't need to learn anything. So I guess that's why all the experience. So yes, saying it was fine. Who wants to come next? We can take from online mode as well. Any volunteer from online mode. I've been spoken so much at this stage, and it's all about. You have come so far. Why not come here and experience? There's so many cases. Yes, Sunita, please come. Ready for topic? Not yet. Topic is ready. So get Sunita. People may hear your words, but they feel your attitude. People may hear your words, but they feel your attitude. Yes, Sunita, stage is all yours.
Good evening, everyone. My favorite topic title is like people hear your words, but they feel your attitude. Okay. Here I don't know what to say. But you can see what I want to say. I just came just to experience the several topics and
You can take 2.5 minutes. You can be there.
a listener like me, I focus on many things, like what they want to see, what they are thinking, and what's in their mind. These are the three categories that depends upon the listener actually. Like if you feel something in your life, and someone wants to speak that something.
Please come. Yes, yes. Oh, here comes everyone. So get there. Don't be serious. Serious. Be serious. Don't be serious.
Good evening, everyone. So my topic for the day is don't be serious, be sincere. I think the choice of words here is tricky because there is a thin line difference between being serious and being sincere. Even if you're very serious towards anything or any choice of your dream or your work, and you're working very hard towards it, but you're not maintaining the level of consistency, and you're not maintaining the level of dedication that is required. No matter how much hours a day you study for that, no matter how much hours a day you're working for that, then you won't be able to achieve that goal. So therefore, we need to understand the sincerity and seriousness. For example, recently I have been studying for BMAT exam, which requires a very high level of sincerity. And all I'm doing is, in my initial days, I have been studying, studying. That's all I'm doing. But I am not reliving my experience. I am not actually dedicating myself towards all the attention that is required. And my lack of sincerity is what is not making me achieve my goal. So my suggestion to everyone here is that smart work is the key, and sincerity and honesty and consistency are again the three main criteria that we really need to put into our efforts.
It was an easy one. That's why she's doing so much. So, who wants to come next? Any online submissions? Any online participation?
I see evaluator written. We do have a lot of guests as well online, but I only see evaluator.
Okay. Firstly, we will prefer whosoever is not playing any role. Because whosoever is participating in the meeting, firstly, he should get, he or she should get it.
We have a Toastmaster, you know, today. His name is Joy.
His name is Joy. So, Joy, would you like to come up as the next table topic speaker?
Yes, very much so. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. So Joy is all set for the topic. And here comes the topic. Toastmaster Joy. Am I audible enough? Toastmaster Joy. No one is wise by birth. Wisdom results from one's own effort. No one is wise by birth. Wisdom results from one's own effort. Toastmaster Joy, virtual stage is all yours.
No one is wise at birth. I do not know how wise I was when I was born. I was wise enough to know when I was hungry. I made sure everybody knew what I needed. I couldn't express myself as to what I needed, but somehow it seemed people figured it out. As I got older, I think it was harder for me to get what I wanted as I learned the social norms, as I figured out the path that we take with communications. It is hard for me to say whether it was wisdom which dawned over time. Wisdom comes from both perception and the way people know you are wise is how you communicate it back. So as I acquired knowledge and experiences, I had to figure out how to process and provide it back to who was paying attention to me in a way that it is wise. Still working at it. This group will hopefully help me bring forth what I think as wisdom, but it will remain in me unless I find a way to communicate it to people who are eager to hear and receptive of what I have to offer.
Thank you so much, Mr. Joy.
is time to cast ballot. Can we launch the poll for the best labor topic speaker? Ballot option. And with this, I would like to hand over the stage to Toastmaster of the Day, Public President, because she is playing the dual role today. But guests who have joined today may not see the difference.
Someone has taken the WhatsApp group name. We have added you to be a facilitator, not to be a disruptor. Please take care of that. So thanks a lot. People will get confused by your answer.
Alright, the post has been shared in the group and I'm requesting everyone to click on the first link and you will be directed to a web page where you can cast your vote for the best table topic speaker. We had 4 speakers today, guest Yash, guest Sunita, guest Shreya and Toastmaster John. Please cast your vote very quickly in the next 5 to 10 seconds and then we can put down our phones and give me a quick raise of hands. Can I see everyone's hands if they've casted their vote? Please put down your phone hands. All right, sure. All right, we will now close with the polls. Can you please put down your phone? All right. Okay. All right, so we will now have a 5-minute break. Right now it is 7:58 and we will meet at 8:03 p.m. See you all in 5 minutes. All right, Toastmasters, I challenge you. Can you translate some of these Hindi words in English? First is Karela.
Bitter word.
Okay. The second one is Jwar.
That's now an English word.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, Jugaad has now been adopted into it.
Okay, well, new fact.
We can use this.
There is no literal translation. Typically,
I was looking for quick fix or hacker. All right, well, how about this English word in Hindi, mobile phone?
Doorvarshin, Doorvarshin is
Telbhashi Yantram. Okay, well, now that I have you all warmed up with the theme, it is now time for the last segment of the evening, the general evaluation segment. Now, very important, a crucial pillar for a Toastmasters meeting is this evaluation segment, because this helps you understand what works well for you and what are the areas of improvement. Remember, an evaluation is meant for the role player, but it is also meant for everyone listening to improve. So, today's Toastmaster Karthik is going to be our general evaluator. I hand over the stage to Toastmaster Karthik.
All right, thank you for inviting me here. Well, before I say anything, I think the team that has brought this transition, made this transition possible, deserves a huge round of applause, not just because I am in this team, but everyone. So, to really conceptualize an environment where people who are not even in Delhi can participate, and people who can come and join us physically can also participate. Now, with lots of evaluations and trials and errors, we've come to this point that we should meet a hybrid in hybrid mode. I think it also deserves some sort of evaluation to know what we did in the meeting today. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to invite few evaluators to evaluate the prepared speeches, and then I'm going to evaluate every single aspect of the meeting right from the time when the clock ticks 6:45. Until the time I leave the stage, I will be speaking. So you'll be with me for half an hour. I think that's a pretty long time to stick with one person. But yes, we will kick off this evaluation segment now. Now to start off, we had Toastmaster Rashmi Sikri, who is evaluating Toastmaster Navya Niti Makkar's icebreaker speech today. Timer to please note, the timings are 2 to 3 minutes. So may I request Toastmaster Rashmi Sikri on the virtual stage now. Over to Toastmaster Rashmi Sikri.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Dear Toastmasters, every journey, even a journey of 1,000 miles, begins with a single step. So let me take this opportune moment to give a standing ovation to TM Navya, first of all, for her icebreaker speech, and request all of you to give a big round of applause. Thank you very much. Well, the speaker was in a fix when she said, how could I deliver my icebreaker to TM Simran? I must tell the speaker that it's quite normal while delivering an icebreaker speech. But I must commend her that we all got to know about her from her speech. That was the objective of her speech. Great job. We came to know about the speaker right from her childhood. That was spent in Haryana. Then how she shifted in her high school to Delhi and also did her bachelor's from there. We came to know through her speech that she was a very enthusiastic child. But as she reached her high school, she became extremely introvert and self-conscious. She believes that that's why she has joined Toastmasters. So I must commend her and I must assure her that this is one of her best decisions. We also came to know from her speech that she feels really happy when she does Kathak because she's a professional Kathak dancer. Great. One thing I really connected with her is that she is called Monica of the Friends. So I would like to tell the speaker that I am also called Monica of Friends by my daughters because of this cleanliness obsession. So don't worry, dear. This is really good. Really proud of her that she helped her mother to enhance and polish her cooking and baking skills, and this shows and turn into a baker, and this shows a strong willpower. So overall, I would say that I enjoyed her speech thoroughly because she was clear about her ideas and objectives. She was really enjoying sharing about herself with the audience. And in the end, I would like to say, TM Navya, it's all in the mind. Yes, the fears, the phobias, they all lie here. And the person with strong determination can break the shackles of this mindset. So kudos to the speaker for breaking these shackles, and all the best to the speaker for her future speeches. May she have a great journey ahead. Thank you, and over to you, General Evaluator.
Also, Toastmaster Navya would be making some notes of the points to improve. One, Toastmaster Rashmi Sikri did provide a very comprehensive evaluation. Let's move on to another virtual evaluator today, Toastmaster Ritik Das, who is evaluating Toastmaster Zubair Qureshi's speech today. May I now invite on virtual stage Toastmaster Ritik Das.
The kids are the future of the nation. Wow. What a way to incorporate someone's personal story into the story with some research from different countries like Japan, and then incorporate all that together to make such an opportune moment for all of us to understand how the curriculum of the children should be. So with all that being said, given the fact your speech was to be evaluated more on the content front rather than the gestures, I believe you have done a great deal of work and you have fulfilled the objectives that your speech had to be done. And with all that being said, to add to the value of your speech, it was really commendable of your gestures that you have shown. Tipping through the camera, reach to the balcony and come out. Mom, destiny, 2 or 3 runs. All this have actually added value to your speech. Sorry for the electric cut that I have suffered in my home. With all that being said, let's move forward to the recommendations I have for you. With, I believe, more hand gestures would have been better. Maybe while you were saying LHS equals to RHS, maybe a sort of more energy would have been way better to add value to your speech. We can teach them moral values. Change of vocal variety, a voice modulation at this particular point would have been better to incorporate more value to your speech. With all that being said, I believe maybe some more reports like UNICEF, United Nations Institute of Training and Research, and maybe UNICEF, United Nations Institute of Children's Fund would have been better for incorporating relevant sources for your material, because that was more relevant and would have added more value, educational value to your speech. Now, all that being said, I believe to summarize, you had a problem in your voice modulation, but you can surely go forward to change it and add some more content on your UNICEF reports and stuff. And let's go for the recommendations. Vocal variety, energy at certain points, and obviously not rubbing your hands while you are speaking. So all this structures, recommendations, commendations would have to end with this. Yes, and you have actually proved it. Kudos to you. Thank you very much. Over to the speaker.
Thank you very much for Ritik for providing that evaluation. Now I invite the person who is present in person today, physically with us today, our distinguished Toastmaster, Deepak Menon, to evaluate Toastmaster Karanveer's speech. That was the high energy that Karanveer started his speech today. And I actually thought he was going to start Bhangra as well. Fortunately, he didn't do that. He burst into his speech. I forgot to take off my mask. Today, Karanveer was delivering a speech which was about introduction to mentoring, especially Toastmasters mentoring. And as per the project objectives, he was supposed to talk to us about his past experience as a project. He not only talked about his experience as a Toastmasters prodigy, but he gave us a bird's eye view of his experience as a prodigy right from the time he was born. When he was in school, when he came into Delhi, he was doing his JEE, and thereafter. So we got a complete spectrum of his experience as a prodigy and clearly fulfilled the objectives of this project today. What else I like? I like that chronological structure that he presented to us. So it was very clear the way he was speaking and the way he was explaining it to us, I thought was very clear. I love the vivid imagery that he had. Mishra sir was very clear to me. Rahul sir, Amit sir, and then finally the Toastmaster mentor, Sudhir. All of them were characters that were very vividly explained to me, and I liked what I saw. I also observed that Karanveer was very confident while he was delivering his speech. He was very comfortable. He has told me that he has not delivered a speech for 7 months. And I couldn't believe that this was the case. There are areas that Karanveer can improve. Now, he was on this stage, this real stage, and he had various stages in his life that he was talking about. So the school life, Mishra sir could have been presented from here. Now we could have had Rahul sir coming in this part of the stage. And we could probably have had Sudhir right here in the center, the current stage in Toastmasters. So this would then be purposeful movement on the stage. Yes, Karanveer was using the stage, but it was not purposeful. So therefore, you have to ensure that you use your stage purposefully. The other aspect that I felt could be worked on is vocal variety. Now, I noticed that Karanveer was speaking very fast. He had a rapid way of speaking. He needed to have calmed down a bit because he was so enthusiastic, he was so full of energy that he wanted to speak. I think you need to be a little calmer. Also, there were times in the speech where he was talking to us about what the mentors had told him. If those had become dialogue, conversation, that would have given Karanveer the opportunity of using more vocal variety. Altogether, this was a splendid speech. I really enjoyed it, and I liked what I heard and saw and experienced about mentors in Toastmasters. And I wish Karanveer all the very best, Mr. General Evaluator. All right, we've heard the speech evaluation from all the evaluators now. Now it's time to vote for the best speech evaluator. I request Ballot Master to please release the vote. Are they released on the group? Yes, so you have the ballot on the group. Please ensure that you vote in the next 10 to 15 seconds. Ballot Master, can we check the count if you are getting it live? It's very simple. Those who are doing it for the first time, I know people keep on adding and they keep leaving the group. But all that you have to do is you have to click on that link, it'll take you to the browser, choose to vote and take you back to WhatsApp and ask you to send a message. Once you send that message, that is when your vote has been registered. I already see people raising their hands, so I'm going to start that up in another 5 seconds. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, I remind you of the number that, yeah. 5, can I see everyone's hand? You voted or not, please raise your hand. Flip your phone down on your lap, on a table. I see yes. Namrata, not raising your hand. Yes, you can raise your hand. That's fine, you're not submitting, so you can raise your hand. Okay, amount, yes, all right, now notice, I hope everyone on the virtual stage is already done. All right, great. So rather than providing an evaluation right now, I'll provide it at the end. At this point, let's move on to the auxiliary role players report. So let's invite the language evaluator, Toastmaster Simran Dua on the virtual stage. Toastmaster Simran Dua, can we have you on the virtual stage, please?
Thank you so much. So the following is my report. So the word of the day, opportune, was not used that much in the meeting. It was used once. So I would like to urge you to use it in the coming meetings because it would help to increase your vocabulary. And I would like to I also made a note of the good word usages that were used in the meeting. And the good words are consistency, resilient, dawn, and passion. And there was an instance in the meeting when a Hindi phrase was used and it was not translated to English. So Toastmaster Mayuri, she said that ye to chalta hai, but she did not translate it to English. So this is one thing that I felt that should be translated. Otherwise, the meeting was flawless, and I'm so glad to see the offline meeting of Toastmasters, and I will surely try to join it in the next meeting. So thank you. That's it from my side. Over to the Zoom.
Simran Dua for providing the report. Let's hear it from Toastmaster Sparshita Verma, who was the language evaluator for today. Can we hear it from Toastmaster Sparshita? Sorry, she was the art counter for today. I'm messing things up. Toastmaster Sparshita Verma on the virtual stage now, please.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator. So here's my report. TM Mayuri has used 14 times. TM Darshan has used 7 times. TM Sameer has taken a short pause and has used 3 times and 2 times. TM Navya used 16 times, used a repetitive word so 4 times and had some short and long pauses. TM Zubair had 1 short pause. TM Karinveer has used 1 repetitive word, which was I, had 3 R's. Guest Sunita used 3 Guest Shreya used 2 TM Joy used 2 times and had some short and long pauses as well. TM Karthik used 2 times and TM Ritvik used 2 times. Now the people who were flawless were TM Faiz, TM Shivangi, TM Ankit, TM Rashmi and TM Deepak. So kudos to all of you. And that's all from my end. Thank you so much. Back to Janil.
Let's hear it from Toastmaster Mayuri, who was the parliamentarian for today. Can we have Toastmaster Mayuri on the virtual stage, please?
Thank you, General Evaluator. So I would take this opportune moment to appreciate Joy, TM Joy, guest Lavina, TM Rashmi and TM Pragati to have kept their videos on because our expressions on our faces act as the feedback to our speakers, and we did not keep them away from this feedback. So thank you so much. I did not see any rules being broken, so that was really appreciative of everyone. But I would like to point out that TM Simran, TM Ritvik, TM Sparshita, and TM Praveen had their videos off throughout the meeting on constant occasions. So please do try to keep your videos on from next meeting onwards. Though this was not a rule, but I did observe that a few of the members in the physical meeting were busy on their phones while a presenter was presenting their speech. So that does distract the speaker. from their speech. So please do avoid using it. I also observed the usage of word bullshit, which was also pointed to me by General Evaluator Karthik. So would request to abstain from usage of such words. And that's all from my side. Thank you, everyone. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you to the parliamentarian for giving a very comprehensive report, and I'm surprised how much she was able to manage and catch up every single person who was slipping up. So great, kudos to you. Now let's invite the timer for today. Let's hear it from Toastmaster Faz Kamil, who will present his timer's report now. He's already given heart attacks to few. There are 2 people going to be disqualified.
Thank you, everyone. I'm back as promised. Well, most of us were on time, and there were some people who were way before their time. So I would like to narrate my report as from the speaker line. Navya took 3 minutes 53 seconds. Zubair took 4 minutes 42 seconds. Currently 7 minutes 30 seconds. And from auxiliary load player, Sivan Dua took 1 minute 6 seconds. Spashida took 1 minute 3 seconds. Moyuri took 1 minute 30 seconds. And the evaluator, Rashmi took 3 minutes 10 seconds. Ritvik took 2 minutes 21 seconds. Deepak sir 3 minutes 20 seconds. And from the table topic speaker, guest Yash took 1 minute 43 seconds. Guest Sunita took 1 minute 34 seconds. And guest Shreya took 1 minute 36 seconds. And our online member Joe took 2 minutes 90 seconds. That's it from my report. I really appreciate everyone who were very conscious about the time and made this meeting smooth and successful. Thank you so much.
Thank you to the timer for giving us the report. Now let's hear it from the last auxiliary role player. And let's have a Q&A session now. And I invite on stage Toastmaster Darshan Singh.
Thank you, General. So I'm back with my question. Hope you remember. Okay, so I'll start with the first question. Where was Toastmaster Navya born? I want you to raise your hand and answer. Okay. Yes, that is correct. Toastmaster Zubair talked about the classes. Which classes was that? Yes, no. Anyone know? Give the answer. Okay, so from the virtual stage, anyone wants to answer?
Yes, I'll answer. Questions are raising.
Okay, yeah, Prashita.
Whitehead Jr.
That is correct. Okay, so Toastmaster currently mentioned his who was working for a startup. What was his name? Okay, Yash Rahul? No.
He's doing it.
Amit sir. No.
Weak, sir.
Oh, sorry, I'm sorry.
You are asking the evaluator the question.
I'm really sorry. Okay, so yeah, you are a good listener, and yeah, listening. So see how listening is good. It will improve your. The 3 things of communication that I learned here in Toastmasters, that is reading, listening, and speaking. So these are the three things which will make you a better speaker, and you all can achieve new heights and become the best. Will become the best in this Toastmasters. So Thank you from my side, Mr. General.
Thank you to those Master Darshan Singh for conducting the Q&A now. I think it's time to have the ballot for the best auxiliary role player. Ballot master, are the polls ready? All right, they would be on your WhatsApp group now. We had a timer Toastmaster Faiz Kamil, language evaluator, Toastmaster Simran Dua, counter Toastmaster Sparshita Verma, parliamentarian Toastmaster Mayuri, listener Toastmaster Darshan Singh, and joke master Toastmaster Sameer Thaplia. So I request everyone to please click on that link, select one person, and then send that message, and then put your phones down and look at me. All right. I'm already seeing people. Great. Reminds me of my childhood days where I used to tell my father, hands up. Now I have to do that. Okay, I see. I'm going to give you last 5 seconds now to vote. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands up. Hands up. Everybody's hands up. If I don't see your hands, you're chatting with the boyfriend or girlfriend. I don't want you to do that right now. Hands up. Where are your hands? Yeah. All right, great. Now I see everyone. Even the virtual participants are raising their hands. They're getting in on the act. Great. All right. So now I'm going to give my evaluation. I believe I don't have too much time, so I'll try and condense it in 8 to 10 minutes that I have. And I also had a lot of roles to play today, and GE being one. Well, I feel somehow the energy of PDTM is little lost in this group. When I used to join, I think people used to come from the other rooms and say, what is happening here? So I witnessed that. So I think let's give these people a taste of this thing today. All right, on the count of 3, all of us will clap together. 1, 2, 3. When I say 3, you only clap once. All right, and we clap with the hands in the air. 1, 2. You are out. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, now we have some energy going instead, and our hands are also hot. Okay. All right, let's start this off with the very start with the clock tick 6:45. I think we started just 2 or 3 minutes late. I wouldn't say too much. Yes, few people were late. Not a tradition in Gender Delhi Toastmasters. We expect everyone to be in the room at least 15 minutes before the meeting. And given that this was the first meeting, we have few things to take care of. So people who weren't there in time could take care of that. As far as the president is concerned, she definitely brought in some energy, some motivation to the group to see that all of us were engaged, and she also distributed some pamphlets as part of a TMOD, which is a little surprising. I'm still guessing what's that for, but as far as the president is concerned, she introduced all the guests, and she also took care that the virtual guests are also introduced and their introduction was taken. I felt in some places we were losing out on the fun in the physical room, but we are very conscious about the fact that yes, there are guests and there has to be a participatory involvement of each and every person who is involved in the virtual stage as well. I'll come to the TMOD evaluation later. We'll start things off with the auxiliary role player. First up, we had Toastmaster Faiz Kamil. Toastmaster Faiz Kamil, I believe he got bamboozled by how things are happening in the speech section. He forgot to show any card at all, but that's fine. I think with time he'll take care of that. And then one more thing that I should tell you guys, probably it will come as a joke. His phone through which he had to time was present here. So I had to give him some sort of rumination to show how are you going to time those people. So he jumped across to a friend and got his phone. But yes, all of us are learning, and that's fine. As far as the introduction to Toastmaster Faiz Kamil is concerned, I think he summarized things, but he mixed up those cards. I think he was showing yellow, speaking red, showing green, saying some other color, and the times were a little mixed up, but that's fine. I think we spent a lot of time in this platform. So the Toastmasters who've been here would have not really minded it, but for the guests, I think it is important that we do the role impeccably. All right, then off to the language evaluator. All right, sorry about the report, I missed out on that. The report was fine. The report had almost everything that is expected. He went ahead and
assign the auxiliary role players also. I mean, that's not necessary that you do it every single time, but he went ahead and did a good job on that. All right, let's move on to the language evaluation for Simran Dua. As far as the introduction was concerned, I felt there was little lack of energy, although she did try to make it up with a smile all throughout the introduction. I mean, you could have done a little better job, and also talked about how you are going to track good usages and bad usages. We tend to focus a lot more on the theme-related introductions, that we forget to tell what is expected of every single person present in the meeting. Now, as far as the report is concerned, I think there was some nitpicking of the facts to say, okay, this is not the case, it should be that, but you could actually take it a step further and enhance it. You know, do it in a manner where you say, you introduce yourself by saying, I am Zubair or I am Ankit. I think you could take that, hey, have you met a very dashing person yet? And then you could enhance it with the usage of language that you would want, not by just pinpointing and saying you could. Also enact those changes through the use of better language. Then Toastmaster Sparshita Verma, for her introduction to our counter, she had a very long introduction, but yes, to the point. And in her report as well, I couldn't find any issues. She divided her report into proper segments of using the R, the nouns, and filler word. That's what is expected of you. And she also mixed up and summarized things. Sometimes people go in a tabular form, saying, Ankit Sinha, you use so many R's in this, it almost feels like a roll call on a chart. Rather than that, if you go beyond and you summarize all of those mistakes and then you provide some suggestions. So anyone who's going to take up these roles, any new Toastmasters who are joining us, please, this was one of the ideal counter reports that I screened today. Toastmaster Mayuri, in her introduction, again, she laid out all the properly, even what's expected of the people in the hybrid mode. And I'm really impressed by how she was really stuck to the camera and she observed every single thing that we as the audience in physical setting were also doing. So I would say go ahead and clap for her for the commendable job. And she pointed every single thing out in that report. Then coming on to our listener, Toastmaster Darshan Singh. For the Toastmaster Darshan Singh, I felt the introduction lacked some energy. I mean, at the starting, he felt somewhat guilty by saying, sorry for coming late. And then that just flowed into a direction where we all saw him with some guilty eyes as to why did this guy cause us to be late. So even if you are late, you are a star here, believe in that manner and show it with confidence. Even turn it into a joke. You know, even though I was late, but I still see all of us are on time and having the meeting. Turn it around, say something funny. Do not take the energy away. Do not take any blame on yourself. Otherwise, I am there to pinpoint. All right. So, and as far as the introduction is concerned, I think he had a good introduction put up, but again, lacked some energy in the introduction that he had prepared. In the Q&A section as well, I felt that there was some energy missing. I think his hands were a little wayward. Rather than if you go to us, you stand up, you tell me, yes. You know, bring in some drama. If someone is raising their hand, they're saying, is it Rahul, Ankit? No. First of all, make them stand and say, yes, please stand up. So the eyes are on that person. And also I observed that few people were just mumbling the answer. Again, not a practice that we should do. We should put the person on the spotlight, right? Let the adrenaline rush into their head. Let them be on the spotlight and then answer those questions. I think little more energy and little more interaction could have been. But apart from that, don't take my words too hard. I don't want to be too rash. I have a lot of shortcomings, although I would want to hear that as well. But given that it's the first time, so yes, we did a good job. But energy is something that is devoid of any setting. You could do this in your room and let your neighbor shout at you. Darshan, what is wrong with you today? Let them shout, don't care about it. Put in that energy. All right, let's come to the joke master. Toastmaster Samir Kapliya, although we know, okay, before getting into anything, first of all, if he's there, all of us should clap for him, and I'll tell you why. Toastmaster Samir Kapliya took this road just 1.5 or 2 hours before this meeting had started, and yes, he raised his hand up and he took that road, and that's the kind of spirit we want in PDTM, that people should volunteer to take up the roads and never say, you do 2 rows or you do 3 rows. No, that messes up the quality. Not expected. What is expected is what Toastmaster Samir Kapliya showcased us today. Now, as far as his role is concerned, yes, there was some energy missing. He seems a little bit nervous on that front as well. And I believe that's somewhat to do with the language, which will improve with time as he gets more handy with the words and how to speak them. So that's coming in. But what I would suggest is that those sort of Sameer subjects should start taking up bigger and better roles, right? You go and take up table topics master, you go and take up a speech or a TMOD. That's when you will have to manage. That's when you will be on the spot and you'll have to use some words. So a good start to your journey. The jokes could have a little more funny. I'll be honest with that, but good job done on that. So thank you. That was for the observation. All right, now let's move on to the prepared speeches. First up, we have Toastmaster Navya Niki Makkar, who gave her icebreaker speech today. And yes, at the start, it didn't really feel like she was giving the speech for the first time. She had a good start to go on with, but I think somewhere in the middle, she sort of lost track, maybe she grew conscious or whichever thing would have happened. And that's okay, that's fine. You've just started your journey. With time, this will improve. But one thing that you should note is that your preparation for a speech is very proper. It's perfect to a point that you know what you're going to speak. Even if you forget, at some point, just start it off from some point and say it. But I felt in a point that you felt what had to be spoken, but you started rewinding in your head. And once you start to do that, oh shit, I forgot. What was I trying to say? What was I trying to say? You start to go back, that brings a more and more nervousness to your body, and it starts to show up as well. If it ever happens to you that you forget your speech, then just take it forward, right? Do not take the energy away, do not take the enthusiasm away from the stage. People are still looking at you. All right, so great job on the first speech. Yes, you will improve with time and we'll see a lot more good speeches coming from you. And good job at least on the writing part as well. I saw that you had a good quality speech written up. So great job on that. Okay. Then next up is Toastmaster Zubair Qureshi. I think we can call him a seasoned Toastmaster again or not. Yes, he delivered few speeches, but he definitely felt that he delivered more speeches in physical format. Yes, there were a few missing here and there, and that's still fine. Even I stutter if I were to deliver a speech in physical mode. So great job on that, great script writing, and I assume the evaluator has given you all the points to work on, and you'll work on and improve that. All right, let's move on to Toastmaster Karanveer Singh now. Toastmaster Karanveer Singh, I think he's probably one of the oldest after Deepak Menon sir in the Central Delhi Toastmasters. So to this day, we look up to him for every single thing that we do. We always go back to him for his advice, and he showcased why he is Toastmaster Karanveer Singh of CDTM. He brought in the energy, which is expected of everyone.